I like this filter. I have a face rash, so. Anyways, hi everyone, my name is Mackenzie Chang, and welcome to my reflection video. Okay, let's get started. So, for a little background information, my whole advocacy project was about the minorly disabled and how I want to improve the program because I am a minorly disabled and I literally graduated high school not knowing how to spell SHIT. That's basically it. Anyways, so that was it. And basically because my accommodations, I didn't have to spell to get good grades. I didn't really have good grades, but I didn't have to spell to get them. You know what I mean? So that was it. And I just basically wanted to help the minorly disabled because a lot of kids that come out of the program really think that it is not helpful at all. But I'm going to talk about my next steps in the process and also the unexpected outcomes and challenges that I face. So basically the unexpected outcomes of this whole project, I thought I was gonna interview people, come up with stuff, and then be like, bruh, this is how you fix it. No, I interviewed Cameron Yee Chang. She did the same exact program as me at the same time as me, and she went to UCLA and is going to Loyola Law School. Hello. But anyways, that's all. She's so successful because her parents were rich enough to pay for extra tutoring and extra specialized tutoring after school. And I want to help the minorly disabled who are poor AF like Mackenzie Chang. I can't afford that. My parents were also not knowledgeable enough to know that the system sucks and that if you're poor and you just rely on the system, it's not going to happen. It's not going to work out. You're not going to go to UCLA unless you're super, determined and stuff like that. So, anyways, that happened. And that was also the challenge, and that was the outcome of the project. I'm kind of lost, and I'm kind of stuck. I just don't know what to do. Cameron and I were brainstorming, the girl that I interviewed with, and I was like, how would you make the system better? And she seriously was like, she said she would over accommodate kids and stuff like that, but she literally said if it wasn't for her tutor Gina, UCLA would be harder for her to get there. So I don't know, it was hard. That was a challenge. And then so I'm gonna reflect on my impact of this project on my present and my future. So the impact, that was tough. Okay, so this whole project impacted me because I literally thought that the system would be able to fix all of these problems, but from doing my interview with Cameron Yee, I realized that children just need specific one-on-one tutoring, and that's when this problem became less on the special education system and more on the impacts of poverty on the education system, and basically how with anybody else, regardless if you're disabled or not, if you're poor, you're just not going to be able to learn better. And the worst part is these kids can't afford extra tutoring, and they also just can't, they need extra tutoring was basically what it is. So the answer to the situation is tutor the kids more, but with budget cuts and all of that stuff, and now with COVID short staffing, I highly doubt that we're going to get tutors like Gina to tutor all of these disabled kids. And also because it's way more profitable to be a private tutor. Gina got paid $100 for 3 hours. Imagine if she had 3 kids a day. Done. That's 9 hours actually. See? Can't even do math. Anyways, that's already 9 hours, and she's already made $300 probably. So, and that's a day. So that's what I realized, and I just realized that this problem is bigger than what I can solve, because I literally thought it was just make better accommodations. No, we actually need tutors, and who's gonna do the job? That's actually it. So it makes me pretty sad, And as a future teacher, I really want to help that, but it just looks like it's like not in the budget, and what people say is like not in the pay grade. So I hope that I can make an impact on my future kids, but to help like South Pasadena special education program as a whole, like it just sounds like you need a whole lot of money for each individual kid, and that honestly made me pretty sad. So now next, what would I have done differently in this project? I honestly would not do anything differently. Okay, so the reason why I wouldn't do anything differently is because I've learned so much about the situation. So basically, prior to this project, like going into this, I seriously was like mad hating on the system. As my professor said earlier, like I have a lot of passion because I really think that the system failed me. But now from interviewing people and just from like talking about it and being part of this project, and basically my participation in this project has showed me that the special education system just needs money. Yes, these minorly disabled children are being neglected in the system. I will 100% say that, and I still stick with that statement to this day. They are being neglected in the system. But it's also just like, what do you do? Like, you can't tutor these kids like one-on-one because there's just like not that many teachers to facilitate that. Like, there's so many children being diagnosed with all these other things, and also at different severity levels too. So let's just say you like group like a whole bunch of like ADHD kids all into like one group to like tutor them. They're not gonna get it because you need one-on-one tutoring, because each pupil has ADHD to a certain degree, and then also things fluctuate. Like sometimes some people are stuck on verbiage, other people are stuck on concepts, other people need to know why this happens. So that's why one-on-one tutoring with the minorly disabled is super important. And I just basically realized that personally, no matter how passionate I am, I just feel so helpless, because I feel like the more research I do on this topic, like the more I understand that the reason why the special education system is what it is because you can't help these kids. Like, they say that the special education system is to help you be an independent adult, but I mean, like, I guess you are an independent adult, but you're definitely not going to be as smart as your full potential because they baby you too much. Like, literally, in special education, they would just give me the answers to everything on the test. Like, literally, I never had to try. And I also feel like, I noticed, though, a main thing would have to be a motivation to learn. Like, a motive to learn, and that would be, like, the key. But how do you motivate teenagers? Like, it's so hard. So anyways, to wrap it all up, basically though, to wrap everything up, this whole project has changed my whole view on the system and basically made me feel super helpless. But yeah, anyways, bye, thank you for watching.